Good evening, my friends. It's Saturday evening. In the morning, Leszek will post this video. And I'm quite excited because we were watching some news moment ago. So I know the subjects. I don't know the questions that he prepared for me. But somehow I was kind of excited.
Well, I'm going to start with the most exciting thing. And that's with Marie Yovanovitch. And nobody knows who she is.
Now I know. She was ambassador of Ukraine.
Yeah, she was removed from her post because Giuliani complained she was undermining his efforts to investigate the Bidens. And she is set to testify to a congressional committee this Friday. So, Trump is saying that there was no quid pro quo with his phone call to Ukraine. But I think he already established a precedent that if he doesn't get his way, he will cancel negotiations, such as the way he did in Denmark when they wouldn't sell him Greenland. And so he canceled, negotiations with them.
And he was very upset with Denmark that they don't listen to him. They don't do what he is telling them.
Yeah.
Jump and ask how high, not obey your country's rules.
So hence, the same situation arose, and the president of Ukraine knew he had to do Trump's bidding or he wouldn't even have a chance at negotiating the safety of his country.
Yeah.
How bad will this be for Trump? Because he fired her like a dog. And the cool thing about her getting fired, she was doing such a great job there in Ukraine. We're talking Marie Yovanovitch. That 50 female ambassadors who are also American ambassadors who Trump can fire at any minute, they all came up in support of this woman when she was fired because they were offended by the way Trump's government undermined foreign policy and felt that the way Trump fired her was way out of line. And they wrote a letter. 50 of them signed it. How bad will this... I'm totally saying it. We know how bad, but how bad?
We don't know because Fox News is saying that there was no quid pro quo. And Trump's people believe in them.
Can you also go to the cards for this? But how bad will this be for Trump when Marie Yovanovitch testifies?
It's like someone will put fire under his bum.
Really?
Yeah. And at the same time, they will be squeezing him. On the visions that I have. Thank you, guys. You are very fun. You're sending me picture. I have to answer. So he will be in hot situation.
Does she have anything new on him?
A lot. It's like a harvest. She is tired of what she's preparing. So she has a lot of... she was supposed to be earlier, and she postponed it for 1 more week, I think, if I remember correctly. I was not paying that much attention to that story.
I don't think anybody is.
No. And that 50 other ambassadors are standing on her.
Why is that not headline news? That should be the biggest thing.
Everywhere.
That's the nail in his coffin right there.
Yeah, it's like another Me movement.
She was fired like a dog, and she was apparently, by these ambassadors, she was one of the best. She was the highest ranked. She was in charge of so many different things, and he took her right out.
Yeah.
So she has nothing but,
good reputation, she has to fight for her reputation.
And she has 50 people backing her, so she knows what she did was right.
Yeah.
So and when she stands up in front of Congress, it's going to be a whole, she's going to have a chance to take out the people that took her out.
That lighter under his, behind my heart.
Sorry, I'm getting in the way of your...
Okay, so I will...
I'm just really excited.
Think about Marie Yovanovitch. So she must speak well Ukrainian. She probably speaks so many languages, but Russian and Ukrainian. It's a shaky tower, so she will shake the tower for him. Okay. Say word cut.
Okay.
Say word cut.
So the question is, what will her testimony bring forth?
Yeah.
Cut.
And that is the message. What we want to know about King of Coins, King of success, financial benefits, because Trump doesn't want to give up his position in the power. He wants to destroy everyone. He wants to fight.
Well, he's already destroyed Biden. Like, I think personally,
That's very harmful for Biden's.
Yeah.
So 3.
Okay.
Oh, 5.
5.
Can you?
I'm watching.
But can you count?
Yeah. 1, 2.
Excuse me for my cough.
3, 4, 5.
And I was seeing glasses, and then the Fisher Price had long time ago that toy for the kids that you were sliding, going through the slides, you were looking through the both eyes,
Yeah.
and that round thing was moving. Fisher Price is
Yeah.
slider, whatever.
Yeah, picture slide or something.
Yeah. So we will look at the story from different point of view. We will have, she will give us a lot of information from her own observing this. She thought that when the new president of Ukraine was chosen, Vladimir Zelensky, it will be changed. That everything will go the nice way. And then she was surprised. Everything was completely upside down, kind of. A lot of papers, I said. She is preparing a lot of notes, a lot of papers. So she is making notes. She was a career woman, and women are very focused on the paper sometimes, especially the career women. She felt completely confused. Which way to go? She was powerless. No one was supporting her. She was on her own, and Giuliani was the one who was pushing. She couldn't do her job. She was only part-time kind of doing her job because they were sabotaging her. Because the Trump and his family wants to gain the power over the world, over the next elections. Trump will do everything to stay with power.
Well, especially now, because the light that he put on Biden's son is going to be put on his kids once he leaves power.
I hope so. I honestly hope.
So, in a way, I don't
I
think
have
he's
to
planning
see
on
it,
leaving power. Like, I think he'll do
No,
everything
he
to stay.
can't because he feels that he has to be in a power, so he will,
He'll prolong the whole presidency if he can.
because otherwise he is completely damaged. Actually, I left the one note here.
Yeah.
Can you read it? Linda Horkey. Linda, sorry. Just, oh no, that was the reading from comments, so you can read that one.
Okay. You said that Saunders. So this is a question.
Yeah, that was a different one that I put.
Okay. So this one's from Linda Herkay.
Yeah.
You said that Saunders would have heart trouble. You did say that. I didn't want to say because I was like, did you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that because I asked you.
And I said 2 years ago, over 2 years ago, that if he will be if he will be elected for president, I said I see 2 huge steps ahead of him.
Yeah.
And I said I don't think he can climb it. on them. I remember, and I was so upset with myself. I felt maybe I didn't understood this correctly. Maybe this, maybe that, and maybe those steps will be really hard for him to follow now, because I know that that operation is going to help him. People feels better after those operations, but the mind of people thinking that he can be vulnerable, it is something that it might. And he is charming,
Energetic.
over energetic, and he's not going to relax now. He's supposed to relax, and he is not going to relax. He wants on the 15th to be standing on the podium and be on that.
I forget what video that was in. If
No, that was on the last video. That one is actually, that one I don't remember.
If Linda, if you can find that video, that would be great, and let us know. Then I'll put it up. So yeah, he had 2 stents put in his heart. Do you think he will still run?
Okay. Once more, I have to consider.
Yeah. Do you think that Saunders will still run?
When you have crutches, you can't really run too fast. He will be running, but with the crutches. So
he's not going to be the same.
The same. But there is another one. I was doing with Patty yesterday, and I thought I read her family name. That was from the comments section. But Patty asked me if Trump will be till 2020 in a presidency. If he will be 2020 in election. And I saw police car with the light on when they arrest someone or after someone. So I have to put my glass. Give me the glass. Oh, this one's come on. Okay, that's okay.
Those are terrible glasses.
And it will be that police will be running after him, and he will be surprised. But China and Russia will be helping him.
China and Russia.
And Trump is not going to work too much.
What do you mean?
I think he is going to be not able to work because they will be looking at his hands all the time. Democrats will be every slice of his what he is doing, it will be checked.
Like it's happening right now.
Yeah.
So what did you want to say about that?
I think there will be something that he will be under when police is running after you.
You're under surveillance? Is
under surveillance, or
he's already been under surveillance.
But he will be like running away, like someone who is running from police.
So he'll accept that he's a criminal.
They will accept that he is a criminal because I saw that spinning.
I read something today that kind of bothered me because it seems that to Trump supporters, it's not a question of who is right and who is wrong. It's a question of who is going to win and who's going to lose. Like they don't want to be the losers, is what it comes down to. And Trump is saying that if it comes down to it and he is impeached, there's going to be a civil war.
He's scaring people. And yeah. I said before that they have to do this not long ago in a video. I said that's what they are afraid, that he can cause drama. Yeah. And long time ago, I was asked if there will be a civilized...
Civil war?
No, civilized changing power.
Yeah.
And I saw an American flag on the country.
That he wouldn't give up the power easily.
And I didn't know exactly how to translate this, but I think when the country is covered with the American flag...
You said the flag was lying down. It wasn't standing up, so that's not a good sign.
Not too good. So there will be problems.
Yeah. Shoot. What?
We are very much distracting each other.
Yeah, I'm just really excited about that woman testifying. Another thing that kind of got me. Oh yeah, I asked you, will there be a civil war if he leaves power? if he gets impeached?
There will be barricades on the streets.
There will be
Barricades
infighting.
yeah, so there will be.
Will there be? But barricades can be a good thing.
That they will be like, and I had the Hong Kong version. So
But is it like a martial law thing?
Something like it will be. It's like Cold War kind of in USA. I don't know why I see the cold symbol of coldness, and there will be a lot of points all over America. A lot of
Disturbances.
yeah, disturbances, because I see someone standing in front of the map in the news and pointing so many points of drama.
Oh shoot. Okay. Another
Demonstrations, probably big demonstrations, and more than that.
Okay. Well, another thing is when I was watching that UN summit, whatever they want to call that thing, what I saw was that the Polish president, and Trump keeps bringing this up about like the Polish president, like he really wants Polish people on his side for some reason. But the Polish president, the question is, what did the Polish president offer Trump to get the visa waiver? Because Trump gave Poland a visa.
Yeah, and we were waiting for since I was a child. We were always waiting for.
So what did the Polish
for the visas? And there is a lot of Polish families in USA.
What did the Polish president offer Trump for that?
He will allow Americans to come with the tanks, and they will be buying planes.
So it was that's another thing. Because did you watch that? Did you know that?
Well, I know about the planes because he was bragging about.
Well, no, he's they're building a base in Poland for.
Well, they have already a lot of bases.
No, they're building, and Trump wants it to be a nice base.
Of course,
a very nice base. But why would Poland want to do that? To me, it makes no sense. It's like the guy that. Poland hates Russia. Russia hates Poland for good reasons. And why would the guy that everybody in the world knows that Trump is corrupted by Russia, why would Poland be giving that guy's military an availability to sell in Poland? That to me,
because they are protecting themselves from Russia. They think that
way
they
Trump
are
is Russia.
But they are still thinking that if they have Americans military, they are protected. So that's the only thing that Polish people want, protection from USA.
I'd wait till he was out of office.
Oh, me too.
Because the thing is like he says he loves Polish people so much.
Oh, yeah.
But he didn't love them very much when he was, ripping off all those Polish people, all their families, while they were building his Trump Tower.
Yeah, and he
was suing.
They had to sue him, and they won.
They're one of the big, because it was a group. There's like a few hundred of them that got together, class action lawsuit, and they got millions from him. Mm-hmm. But it shows how much he was ripping them off.
Cheating, how many people he can cheat, and those were immigrants, illegal immigrants.
Straight from Poland, though, like
yeah.
He loves people, but Polish people, he should have been loving them. What else?
I'm glad he didn't have any Polish girlfriend. They had Czechoslovakian.
I guess that's
okay. That's it.
Another thing that kind of crossed my mind. So July 25th is when Trump had this phone call with a Yugoslavian president, right?
Yugoslavian
or the Ukrainian, the Ukrainian president. July 25th. 2 months earlier, Barr was testifying because already Congress felt that there was something snaky going on with the Mueller report and how Barr was, transcribing or
translating this on his own.
Yeah. So and Kamala Harris, when Barr was testifying, Kamala Harris asked Barr if Trump had asked him to investigate anybody.
It was really
She had
comedian.
asked him, and she asked him over and over. I'll play the clip.
Has the president or anyone at the White House ever asked or suggested that you open an investigation of anyone? Yes or no, please, sir?
The president or anybody else.
Seems you'd remember something like that and be able to tell us.
Yeah, but I'm trying to grapple with the word suggest. I mean, there have been discussions of matters out there that they have not asked me to open an investigation, but
Perhaps they've suggested,
I don't know. I wouldn't say suggest.
hinted,
I don't know.
inferred. You don't know. Okay.
But she asked him over and over, and
He didn't answer.
He didn't answer. But that can be, that can be a testament to him saying no. But if there's proof that
He did.
because once they go after Trump, they're
They
going to be
go-
looking at the records he sent to Barr. No doubt, he'll have to hand everything over. Is there evidence that Barr knew he had to investigate Biden when at the time that Kamala was asking him the question? And will they find this evidence?
Okay. When you're looking at the antique clock from beginning of the 1900s, something like this one,
Yeah.
they have a lot of gears, and they are very mechanical. So you have to, each gear is pushing each other. And I see this as an answer. So there is a lot of different things that he was poking. You do this, you do that, you do that. Every gear on that spectrum is working.
So they're going through the gears already.
They will have to. They will have to eventually to go after him.
But that's a saying here. When you're going through the gears, you're already making plans.
Oh, okay. I don't know that saying, but it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw this as an answer without knowing that saying. That's good.
All right, that's it.
That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Next week, on the 15th, it's our Thanksgiving. So to Canadians, everything the best for the Thanksgiving. We have much earlier than Americans. And see you next time. But I think before that, we will have some video. I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online, choose the type of reading, choose the length, choose the date and the time, fill out your informations, click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card, and you're all done.